Are we back? We're back. Sorry about that. Oh, fuck a doodle do. Unstable my ass. Can people hear me? No idea. Printed, how you doing? OBS just crashed on me, and I'm back. I'm glad. I'm glad someone has said something. Doing good. I got my plague bearers. Nice. Plague bearers are fun to paint. I do enjoy painting a good plague bearer. Or two. Also got demon spawns. Nice. Spawns are fun. Did you get the stock standard spawn, or did you get the neural spawns? There's neural spawn? Yeah. There are neural specific spawns. Sure, you can still get them. I'd be amazed if you can't. Armies of Chaos, Death Guard. Why are they not listed under Death Guard? Oh, because none of the Nurgle things are. Curse Demons. Go to the Death Guard, make this smaller. Base of Nurgle, yeah. They're essentially spawns. They're weird looking though. Yeah, I've seen them used as spawns. They were originally released as Nurgle spawns. So well, let's see why not, but I guess it depends on what they're. I got the normal ones, but they got a lot of Nurgly options. Yeah, the normal ones are good. I do like them. They do show their age a bit. Oh yeah. Yep. They are old models, but they're still good. desaturate this now with a little bit of this. Bring it up just a bit more. The best part is you have a lot of demon bits left over. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen... Like, the kit makes 2, but I've seen people build, like, 5 out of it. With a few extra bodies from other places. Eight different heads, yeah. Yep. There we go. The face has been painted. I don't want to take it up too much because it is in darkness. Don't break the owls or the branches. Kagom's Fury? I think I'm saying that properly. Thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. How you doing? Welcome in. How's things? How's life treating you? Nerd Leader, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We're working on the diatrop. Oh, cool. This menu you got is amazing. Thank you. It's coming along quite quickly. If you're not, please go give Fury a follow. That one. For those who don't know, I am Hixie. No worries. Got loads of tiny details, so I'm sure it'll take another stream or two. That is very fair. I've still got to do all these tiny details that get painted and glued on. For those who don't know, I'm Hixie. I do mainly display painting. Currently working on Tea Party by Ignis Art, which is a Sony 5mm display piece. I'm trying to get it to look like the concept art. So, not the smoothest of blends, although I don't generally paint that way anyway. But more trying to get a kind of watercolory effect going. Still amazing piece. You are a great artist. Thank you, I appreciate that. If you've got any photos of what you're working on, please. Love all that. I love the owls myself. They are so fantastic, especially with the beady eyes. But yeah, if you've got any images of stuff that you're working on, feel free to share links in the chat. Pictures of the Mando bust. Ooh. Love me some Star Wars. Love me some Star Wars. What was I using this for? Oh yeah, the ears. This thing is so big. That's what she said. But I reckon I can get this done by end of next week. The thing that's going to take the longest is getting the rest of the branches and the trees looking like this one and this one and this one, because they're done, but I got to go through and do the rest of them. I think that's going to take the longest. Right. Okay, time to paint a tiny hand. Bladebearer kit comes with some Nerglings. Oh yeah, I have a bag of Nerglings, my dude. For a reason. I didn't use any of the Nerglings when I was building my Nurgle army, except for the ones that were a part of the stacks for the Nurgling bases. Right, and grabbed food. I'm back now. Nice. Food is always nice. I do love some good food. What did you grab? What food are we eating? Portion size Cool Ranch Doritos and leftover McDonald's cheeseburger. Okay. Not as extravagant as what I thought we were going with, but still works. I wasn't that hungry this afternoon, but waste not, want not, right? Yeah, makes sense. Plus, it was fast and you can in the microwave. When things are fast, we are happy. When food comes fast, we are happy. So I know this is quite small, but it is one of our hands. I'd like to get our hands on. Tonight? So we got... Which one's this one? Oh, what's this? We need Resurrectionist. Nope. Hopefully this one's been opened. Yes, it has. But it's clogged. My only issue with dropper bottles is that they clog. But they're easy to unclog. Right. I need to look at images. Oh yeah, plague bearers don't take long at all. If you want them to look real quick, look good real quick, spray them grey seer or wraithbone and throw on one of the contrast paints. There's a, if you just want basic green ones, there's a contrast paint that works well. See if I've just got it listed here. Contrast mode, dickheads. Oh, they use a skeleton horde. That's weird. Nah, don't use skeleton horde. I want some blue purple ones. Should be easy with an airbrush. Oh, 100%. I used a shade, I think, on mine. What? I think I used a Athonian camo shade for mine. Yeah, would have been a Athonian camo shade on mine. Was that Warhammer Mini or something else? On Plague Bearers, so they're Warhammer. I don't use GW paints very often anymore. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. They I do. They would be in a box somewhere. I can try and dig them out over the next couple of days. And I can post images. No stress, yeah. I do still have them, I just haven't looked at them in quite some time. because I haven't painted any Nurgle in quite some time. But I'm pretty sure I did them in Athenian camo shade and then just did some edge highlighting. I think I spent more time painting the boils and pastorals and shit than I did the actual skin. Like to have a little weekly look at all my old models session. Ah, right, yep. That would take me quite a long time. And there are some things that I don't particularly want to look at ever again. This is quite dark. Why is it so dark? It'd take me a while to look at them, but all it takes like 5 minutes to look at all the painted ones. Yep. I really try to get as much of everything as painted as possible. So, and if you do the same, it will not take long for that to start to build up. Getting more into painting, yeah. Painting's my favourite part of the hobby. I hate building, and I don't have time to play games, so I spend too much time painting. Looking through Reddit and Insta is giving my brain the good hormone. Oh yeah. I like looking at putty and paint. That's like display heaven. But if you're after more like army painting, tabletop sort of styles, the Facebook group Warhammer Army Painters is a good one. I don't use Reddit very often for miniature painting. I don't use Reddit very often, full stop. But it definitely does not seem to me like the place to go for miniature painting. Reddit is something else. I'm gonna need another one of those soon. Reddit's nice if you stay on the surface so you don't go too deep. Yeah. Reddit is a special place where I find it does not take too much to disappear down into the not so nice places of the internet. Okay. Here's the question. What sort of plate do I do? So the cup is probably a brass. Those Chinese porcelain ones. It's a white. I'm not sure. White is going to stand out a lot. The cup seems to be a brass. What's it like on the L? Nope. Console. Seems to be sort of the same. Black with a white design on it. Yeah. I am going to turn it black first anyway. The issue is I don't want to distract from her because she is the central focus. Judging by the artwork, it seems to be a sort of brassy cup and plate. Oh shit. Waiting for the Galliplox kill team to restock. Until then, no more buying Warhammer. I have that. Those dudes. I have that entire kill team. None of it's painted. I'd like to paint some of it though. I've got some ideas for a diorama or two. They are very cool looking. they are very cool looking indeed. I'm not going to deviate too much from the concept art, so I'm going to go with it. Brass. Need that. Need you. Need you. You. But I found out just before stream, and I was saying this just before OBS shat itself. I don't know why it shat itself, but it did. I found out just before stream that I got a bronze in the local GW quarterly painting comp. Which is super good. Pleased with that. So the Vampire Hunter from Curse City got bronze. I would bring up an image of it, but when I did that before, that's when OBS shut itself, so I'm not going to do that. If you check Instagram, there is a photo of him. I could probably bring up the Instagram though. One with the hammer and sword on the back? Yeah. Hammer, sword, and he's got the rifle. Put that one down, put that one down. And go to profile. So this guy. He got a bronze. So the way that the GW that I go to does it is they judge themselves, the staff judge. The staff spend a week judging, so every staff member has the opportunity to have their say. What? Ah, cool. And I don't paint, like, that's how I usually paint. So I don't paint to the GW style. Yeah, some of this oxide. At my GW store, you go in, buy something, and they ask if you want to vote on the best looking mini. Right. Yeah. Voted for some water trolls last time I was there. Nice. Yeah, no, these are a quarterly comp that are in line with the end of the school holidays here in Australia. Well, in the ACT. Does yours have monthly ones? Nope. I only do it once every quarter. So you got like 3 months in between each of them. So the next one's in April. And a bit more. Ours has like one where you can bring any model you like, and then the month after is for the free mini. Okay, cool. Yeah. My local GW doesn't. Like, you can get the free mini, you can enter anything you like into the painting comps, but you can't they don't have anything specifically for the monthly free mini. And I tell you, there are some talented 11-year-olds out there. Yeah, there are. Yep. The 11-year-olds get the young blood category. Oh shit. Damn. But yes, there are some very talented 11-year-olds. Time to start adding in some yellows. Here just everyone gets put in the same category, and the 11-year-old won second place with Rock Orc. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's fair. Our my GW kind of runs it like a proper mini, like Golden Demon sort of thing. So they've got the large category, small category, young bloods, and Master of the Brush. And my Vampire Hunter got bronze in Master of the Brush. Add in way more yellow because this needs to start turning yellow. Stop being orange. Still fucking orange, but we're getting closer. I'm not painted on screen. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. There we go. It was nicely painted, but I think he got so high because it was just really creative. He put him inside a snow globe. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't... I've seen similar things where that argument's been made in the past, but I don't think it should take away from what they've done. Because, like, Green Calico, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, like, I don't paint to the GW standard, and the same thing could be said about my stuff not getting placed or even being placed when it does get placed. I don't think it's a good thing to take away from what they've done. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just slowly getting some non-metallics done. I'm not sure if this is looking brassy yet. Need to add more yellow in. And I need to actually paint on screen. That's what I need. So I'm currently working on Tea Party by Ignis. So painting owls and teacups. Because there are a lot of herbs. And I'm going for a look that sort of resembles that of the concept art. But printed. When it comes to painting comps, whether it's at a GW or independent competition or Golden Demon, creativity should come into it. And if he puts it in a snow globe, that's creative. It shouldn't detract from what they're doing, unless if it actually detracts from it. Otherwise, you know, it should be seen as a bonus. Right, last bit of yellow to add to the mix. Hopefully without putting too many paint chips on the palette. That's the size 00. I need the 000. I think this is coming up alright. I'll be able to do this again on the teacup. In a second I'll show off the full piece for anyone that's interested. I just have to move the camera back out because it's fucking huge. Do you get a prize at your GW store if you place in top 3? I get a little certificate, but that's it. It's a community thing, so I'm not after any sort of prize or anything like that. I'm just jumping in. It's good to see people jump into it, pushing their skills and everything. Right. So this is the full piece. We're from the viewing angle. Oh yeah. For like, I didn't place that Crimson Brush, and the best part about that weekend was just meeting people that I'd been talking to online for fucking years in person. So that was the best part of the weekend for me. Right. Let's stick this hand on. I think my GW store give the winner some paint they aren't allowed to sell anymore, but that still work fine. Yeah. Yeah, look, if they want to give out prizes, that's fine. I've got nothing against that. We get a nice little personalized certificate. So, you know, got no issue with that. Right. Get this tea cup on. Whoop. Yeah, so in Australia, most of our GW stores are one-man stores, except for a few. The one I go to has quite a few staff, and that's why they do the judging over a week, so everyone has a chance to look at it. And they're all fantastic people. All really nice people. Right, there's 2 full-time staff members, I think. And then there's 3 casuals, I believe. First time I went to the store, I got 2 free Stormcast and 2 free Tau because he's just such a nice dude. Yeah, they're really there are very few GW stores that I've been to that the people working there haven't been really nice. It's rather rare that GW staff is not nice, even if the customer support is great. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've only had one bad encounter with a GW staff member. And he was quickly let go. Shout out to Simon from the customer support in England, by the way. Yeah, no, I've had to contact customer support for instructions and stuff like that I haven't been able to find online. And like, if you need instructions for Forge World stuff, you kind of have to jump through a couple of hoops to make sure that you're not like, they try to make sure that you're not putting together like recasts or anything like that, so you have to prove that you bought them and everything. And I was like, I haven't looked at this stuff, like I bought this stuff fucking years ago. And they're like, don't worry, we can search it. What email would it have been sent to? I was like, it would have been sent to this one or this one. And they found it. So I was super happy. I've still got the instructions. Still haven't put the fucking chariot together. I've started. Oh, I've still got the box for it. All the parts are still in the box. The instructions just aren't in there anymore. But I have a PDF now. Just take a picture of the box to prove you bought it. It's a Forge World one, so it doesn't have like a like pictured out on the outside of it or anything, right? It's just a white box with GW on it. That's it. So theoretically, yes. Realistically, doesn't help. How you doing, Mig? Working in, my dude. Congrats on the gold. Yeah, no, I'm super happy with that. I was very happy with how Vampire Hunter dude turned out. So for him to place, yeah, no, I'm happy. Yeah, it's for the Iron Hills chariot, and I'm up to the part where I have to glue the horns onto the goats. I'm like, I can't be fucked. It's the last bit of my Iron Hills that I have to paint, and I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to put this thing together. How you doing, Mig? I do need to. Alright. I need to work out which part of this is actually facing out. Those two. Alright, just having dinner, then getting back to painting my boarding party. Alright. Who's your boarding party of? We need that one. Three assassins. Nice. Keep that model count down. I'm thinking tonight after stream I might go back to painting Lock and Load. I was just gonna use my custodes, but all their bases are in a forest, so it doesn't really make sense for them to be in a space hop. You never know. Captain Jack Sparrow carried a jar of dirt. Maybe these dudes are doing the same. That is way too much of that. They're just carrying around a jar of dirt and putting it down in front of them. That's the wrong side. I need to do this bit. Exactly! They're custodes, they can do what they like. Nah, I get what you mean. Right. Let's paint a cup. I don't know what I'm going to do for the tea inside the cup, but we're going to paint a cup. So I've just glued on the first hand, and we've done our face. I only got a few more owls to do. We've done her ears, and then it's the trees, and the teapot's done. and I've got to do the cookies. But she's coming along very nicely. I need to touch up around the wrists. I might actually do that now. Looks amazing, thank you. It's been a really fun paint. Been a really fun paint. That is the very wrong color. I need to splotch on some other colors. I'm enjoying trying to get this. Did you see Ronan is stuck in Pro Acryl now? Oh, really? I haven't been out to Ronan in fucking ages. I need to go back out to Ronan. That's actually really cool. Picked up magenta and ivory today. Oh, nice. I use the Chimera magenta, but a non-Vallejo ivory would be nice. Because I don't think I've got things that are close but aren't quite there. But I think I applied for a job today, just at Aldi, so I'm hoping to get that, and I think I'll just put money aside to grab from Joe Sonia, but it's super bright. Yeah, that's the same with the magenta from Chimera, is that it is a very bright magenta. But I like using it. I need a decent, yeah. But I'm hoping to, if I get it, I can just put some money aside for a bit and then get the scale artist paints, which I really want to start using. I've only got one, and I love this green. This green is super good. They're so good, yeah. I really want to start using them. But I can't be asked getting a box here and a box there. I just want to get everything all at once, because I can't be fucked. My laziness is going to be the death of me. And like, for the life of me, I cannot find a good burnt umber paint equivalent. Yeah, I could, but I'm also lazy, and there's also not a lot in the full set. Like, there's only 48 colors, so mixing's going to be a must do anyway. Which is what I do anyway. I rarely just use things straight out of the pot, except for my underpainting. Well, part of my underpainting. Most of everything else is mixed. But yeah, I for the life of me I can't work out what burnt sienna's meant to look like. But yeah, should find out within about a week or so whether or not I got the job. And it's just part time as well. But it will give me that extra bit of cash that I can actually afford things again. More yellow. This so far is not looking like the plate, which is annoying. I don't know what I've done wrong. I didn't start from black. That's the issue. Everything should be way darker. Right. Do I have something else I can... I'm not going to use green. So I've decided to name this out Jeb. or Jebediah. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. This is Jebediah. He has a teacup. And a saucer. That's his ear. Everyone say hi to Jebediah. Hi, Jeb. This is not meant to be an AA meeting. But here's the fancy owl, because he has a teacup. No other owl has a teacup. I did take the first step in making better display bases for things, and I bought the Oliver Spath tutorial for basing 32mm things. So I've already started reading it, and it's like, this all makes so much sense, and me big dumb for not thinking of it myself. Although I do have to find some specific wood chips for things. I should paint on screen. That reminds me, I need to order the Anu Lazaro book. Oh yeah, those are such nice books. Are you going to go through spec mod or just straight from the source? I don't know if spec mod's got any in stock. I know Andrew sold a few at Crimson. Never heard of them? Spec mod models on Facebook. He does a lot of historical stuff. But every now and then he gets other things. And he had those books. He had number 2 anyway. Through AK Interactive, but if that one is cheaper, then yeah, check spec mod on Facebook. Might still have them. I don't know if they're cheaper or not, but they're he's Australian. So you might be able to save on shipping a little bit. Okay. I need to do a little bit more highlighting on there. Now I need more oxide. Oh, come on, open, thank you. Yeah, I was watching the well, I watched the announcement for Golden Brush, and Sean got very happy about the brown cloak, which was funny. He was raving about when we were judging. Yeah, he was very happy about the brown cloak. It was like, like, it's great that you like the brown cloak, but surely that's not the best bit. I would like some feedback on him. No, everything else was shit. The brown cloak was what won third place. Yeah, nah, that makes sense. Brown cloak by itself, gold. Everything else, take it down to third. Fucking Trent. But yeah, would like feedback on him. Can do whatever you want. Come pick him up. I'll be picking him up tomorrow afternoon. Around 2:30ish. I'll be in tomorrow, but running a NMM lesson from 12 might take an hour or two. Yeah, Jason said he should be fine. Should. Yeah. Have fun with the non-metallic lesson. That's not what I wanted to do. I need to do the highlight on this first. right above her head, so I can actually bring this up a bit more than what I was thinking. Yeah, I was talking to Jinxstart earlier. We were talking about non-metallics. Gold is probably the easiest of the non-metallics to do. And steel or silver is the bullshit one. Yeah, I'd have to agree, yeah. Gold, I can do gold. Gold is fine. Gold, brass, bronze, that's all fine. I can do fancy gold, I can do straight gold, I can do rose gold, I can do a purple gold, a green gold, everything, that's fine. You want me to do steel or silver? Nah. I'm just not gonna bother. The lock and load that's in the Discord at the moment, in the work in progress, that would have to be my best steel-ish non-metallics. And it's mostly black because that's what I want the metal to be. And it still looks garbage. She's right here actually. That would have to be my best attempt. I've got so much left to do on this. I'm just not going to look at that side. Right. Now we add in, not yellow, we want more of that orange. Yeah, hard stuff. Haven't tried steel on anything bigger than some of the Curse City dudes at the moment, I think. Mini Scribbler, how you doing? Yeah. Well, we know how I'm painting my Curse City. Scuffed as fuck. So when I come in for feedback, just remember the NMM is scuffed as fuck. I know it's scuffed as fuck. Batch painting all my kids' board game minis, so boring. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. That'll be the first thing I say to you. Non-metallics, scuffed. Get out. That over there. Got 40 minis done today though, not bad. 40 minis, nice. What am I sitting on? So I've got Thank God for contrast paints. Oh yeah. I've got a document where I've got two lists going. One is every model that I've painted this year so far, and the other one is my goal of 9 display minis for the year. That's on 2. The all models, including the scuffed tabletop stuff, is sitting at 14. So 40 in one day, you're doing good. You are doing real good. I would like to do one display bust every month, but it's not happening. Yeah, at the moment I've got one done a month. It will not continue like that though. I can guarantee you. Board gaming is our contrast and dry brush job for sure. Oh, 100%. The amount of zombicides I've painted just using shades and blood for the blood god, I'm never painting one of those fucking things again. It's a fun board game, but fuck that. Deep Rock Galactic Minis. Ooh, actually didn't bother with dry brushing. I was really enjoying these. You done more. Sweet. The magic of the internet. Oh, dude. I love the colour that you got going. Love the colour. Rock and Stone, where are those from? Hopefully he's happy with them. Yeah. It's from the board game? Yeah. No. They're looking fantastic. I really want to get the Darkest Dungeon board game and paint those models. But I got other shit to get first. Should be in shop soon. Yeah. Shouldn't be, because the Kickstarter finished a while ago, didn't it? I think I told you they sent me 2 copies of the collector's edition by mistake. Shit. Did you have to send the other one back? I never asked for it, so I'm not telling. Yep, fair enough. I can get that. I didn't unwrap it for 2 weeks. Yeah, no, but no one called or emailed. Yep, no. FYI Hixie, our new FAQ is cheaper from AK Interactive, including shipping. Oh, really? Hell yeah. Okay. Might have to get it from AK then. They're not limited stock, those books, are they? Or are they limited stock? Let's do the other cup before I move on. SpecMod is asking, including shipping. Got it from AK 127-ish, including shipping. Oh, right. Shouldn't be limited? Sweet. It's not in stock in Australia, I think. Yeah. I know you gotta get it from overseas. If it's not limited stock, I don't have to rush to get it. Is my thing. Because there are other things that I want to get that are limited. Hope is better than Kirill's book. Alright. Tutorial was? Okay, cool. I got Oliver Spath's basing tutorial PDF today. Oh fuck. The first FAQ was nice pics, but his explanations weren't so great. At least for me. Alright, yeah, that's one thing, is like, how much can you discern just from the images, and how much do you actually need explained? But yeah, at this point I'm willing to look at just about anyone and try and improve. I'm very much in that mindset of I need to improve, which is good. I like being in this mindset. I get shit done. I've heard good things about the Ignis from what I've understood it so far. A little more comprehensive. Hope so. I ordered it. Nah, mate, it's gonna be garbage. Oh well, I've bought garbage many times before. It doesn't stop me spending money. Nah, doesn't. Nah, I'm only joking. I see great value in those sorts of books. I really struggle with YouTube videos, because I find so many of them are trying to sell something at the same time. and it really distracts. I have all the Patrick Jones books. They have been great. Yeah, Patrick Jones is good. Good shit. I don't know how to paint tea. How do you paint tea? For oil painting anyway. Yeah. No, I like his stuff, but I'm never going to use oils. I just can't be arsed. I've been subbed to Miniature Art Academy for a while, and while it's super helpful, I find it hard sometimes to follow along because the language barrier. Yeah. There's Spanish? If I'm correct. To be honest, the more I paint, the less I like the look of oils or minis. If the oils are being used correctly, and this is the same with just like traditional art, oils have a very different look about them, and if they're not used correctly, they're going to look weird. That's all there is to it. Oils are not acrylics and they need to be used differently. But in saying that, there are some really good oil painters, mini painters out there, and their stuff looks fantastic. And they can get it to look like just straight acrylic paint's been used. But they get the benefits of oil. I switched over to Reddit Patreon. I found it more helpful. Yeah, Alfonso Guerraldes and David Abraham. Most things are translated, but there's a disconnect from the translation to the actual content sometimes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think that's what I like about Craft Worlds is that they actually speak a little bit of English, so there's less of a barrier there. There's definitely value in using a mix of oils and acrylic there. Oh, 100%. Take a look at that one. I've been considering switching for a while to some others. Any experience with banned comments? You're with him also. I can afford one Patreon, and I'm sticking with Craftworld because, well, you look at all my other shit and it's heavily influenced by Craftworld. Ben is a great teacher, highly recommend. Yeah, painting Buddha was good. I don't know why that stopped. I don't know why a lot of things stop, but you know. I followed Ben's tutorial when I did Uranus, and I think it came out okay. Stopped because they moved to Patreon. Ah, right, fair enough. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah. I don't really watch YouTube painting videos anymore because they're usually trying to sell something. Yeah, they weren't making any money on YouTube. I'm like, anyone that does YouTube videos for miniature painting, good on you. But unless if you're like heavily sponsored, you ain't gonna make money on YouTube with miniature painting. That's all there is to it. You need to have a Patreon or a heavily supported Twitch or something. Otherwise, you just couldn't do it just on YouTube. That's why, like, Duncan Rhodes has got his painting website that you can subscribe to, which is essentially a fucking Patreon. But yeah, just YouTube by itself ain't gonna work for nobody. Right, how do I paint tea? I don't know how tea works. No idea. Yeah. And it's got fucking ripples sculpted in, so. How does he present his stuff? Not a clue. Painter's coffee and do coffee art. Put a few drops of tea in there, and then you can say it's authentic. I don't think you could get a drop in there. It's very shallow. And not very wide. And I have two of them. Do coffee art. Yeah, not doing the coffee art. I need a brown? I don't know. I could leave it for the moment and message. No, that'd take too fucking long. Can't be asked. I need brown. That is yellow. That's not gonna work. It's very similar to painting Buddha. He uses the same overlays. I also like that he gives like a 5-10 minute overview at the start of each project. Nice. That one. He explains every step of the way. Very easy to follow. Nice. Yeah. This song is not what I want. Go away. And I don't know why my... You painting black or white tea? Or green? I feel like Jeb would want probably a black tea. And, you know, Jeb is the main character of this piece, so we have to abide by his wishes. Indeed, yeah. And I just feel like Jeb is a black tea sort of person. Sort of owl, I should say. And I know if I Google what color is black tea, I'm just going to get black, and it's like, that's not helpful. Not helpful, but I think that's something I need to do. Oh, it's kind of red. It's a deep red. Okay, I can do that. I don't need fucking brown. I have t-shirts that say, I will stop wearing black once they invent a darker colour. Yep. I can get behind that. I can 100% get behind that. Thought that comment suits this model. Yep. I'll stop wearing black when they invent a darker colour. Like, to see either of these cups from above, you have to look at the model from a very specific angle. So I'm not sure how worth it is putting a lot of effort into this. But we're doing it. Who's this from? This is from Ignis art. Exclamation mark model will take you straight to their site, to the page for this model. I love this model. It's so nice. It's been a lot of fun to paint. I love Ignis art stuff. 87 euros is a lot for a 75mm. Yeah, but what you're not seeing, it might be 75mm scale. It's not a small piece. She is 75mm. The rest of it is not. Yeah. She is 75. The rest of it is not. The total height is 140 by 120. Yeah. It's not a small piece. 137 with base, it says. Yeah. Like, very, very nice model. Super fun to paint. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I reckon I'll have it done by the end of next week. Possibly. It's full of character. Was packaging nice? It came in 2 boxes. Because it was too big for one. But it wasn't broken or anything like that. There were no parts missing. It's fairly easy to put together. You just have to remember to dry fit things. Had to do a little bit of gap filling, but nothing major. Box is nice, like nice printing or anything. So the boxes themselves are that, but it came in, the two boxes came together in something that I had to pull apart. This. So the packaging was alright. I had to pull the fucking thing apart because it was impossible to get them out otherwise. But yeah, nothing special, but what's in there? What the fuck? Bilbo. Hot pot catapult. What the fuck? Why are all these in here? Elder dude. And a Harlequin. Cool. Cool, I guess. Motherfucker. It's always nice to find things. But this would be the third Ignis art model I've painted. Her, Jade, Waisma. Yeah, I don't think I've painted any other ones, but I want to paint more. Run is nice. Yes, Run is very nice. That's their new one. I want to get that. I want to get Daylight. They got some real nice models. I've got the Adventure Kitty. I can't remember his name. Yeah, you should. They're so good. Have you finished Goat Boy? Haven't touched him since last time. Yeah, if you wanna link your Instagram, Mig, go for it. The multi-award winning painter. Right, I'm gonna add in a little bit of orange into this. Are you all broken out? Oh, I didn't realise. I should add that to my bio. Hey. Yep. Do it. Multi-award winning. Wait, the broken eye string, right? Oh, no. There's a broken eye string? there's a Warhammer streamer with the same name long. Didn't think so. Once I saw your stuff. There can only be one. Yeah, I didn't realise there was a streamer with that. I am slowly been more purposefully curating my Instagram feed. Because way back when I followed a bunch of people that, you know, just don't quite hold up to what I want to see. There is a highlight in there. It is hard to see. But I don't know how to paint fucking tea. Why can't it just be an empty cup? Man, he's called Broken Eyed because he has a medical issue with his eyes. I'm called Broken Eye because it was the name of the book to my left when I was picking the name. Now I feel like a fraud. Yeah, he had a burst random. Jesus, that's gotta hurt. Like, I've stopped smoking to look after my eyes. Right. Ooh. I'm just gonna just darken down, jab a little bit before I glue him and the hand on. Right. Now for the fun part. See if I can glue these two things on without breaking shit. Remember, dry fit things. I'm happy with that. Come here, Jeb. That is way too much. There we go. There we go. We have a jab, we have a teacup. So jab just needs to be painted. You tried the Dirty Down products? No, what are the Dirty Down products? The super glue that I'm using is the Green Stuff World one. They have amazing rust, moss, and verdigris. Alright, cool. I've got stuff to make moss with. Where is it? There it is. I've got this stuff. I won't be using it on this because it'll be way too bright. Looking at the base of the model made me think how great their moss would be on this. It would be fantastic. Like, even this stuff would be great on it, but I'm trying to get it to look like the to emulate the concept art. That's the word. So it's liquid, yeah. I'd like to try new basing products and whatnot, and effect paints and everything. But this one I'm trying to get to look like the concept art. So adding moss would probably be just that little bit too bright. Well, way too bright. But other things, like I need to build a base for this dude, which I'm going to start again, which is another Ignis art model. I can't remember his name. I need to build a base for him. I've got 3 Star Wars dioramas I want to do. And then I've got 2 Neko Galaxy 75mm. Cost a fortune to do, like $50 for a small bottle. Well, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon for me. I have to do things on the cheap. Nah, Ronan's got it for much cheaper. Oh, really? Cool. That may be a way. I need to get out to Ronan. Again. I don't know if Ronan delivers though. $12 for, which is enough. Yeah. Well, I'm still going through the Vallejo Plastic Party, which is even less than 25 mil. Must have a bigger bottle, yeah. I bought Vallejo Chippy Medium years ago, and I still haven't used it on anything. I just bought the briefcase and 5 sets of AK paints. I've got a problem saying no to paint. Yeah, I get that. I used to be the same, and then I started using the scale paints, scale color range, and I haven't looked back. I've since added the Chimera paints, but that's it. I rarely use anything else now. That's not because I've got issues with any other range or anything like that. Don't throw my brush around. I just really, really like the scale color. Don't like them? I like the ask colors. I want to get those. But I have no issue with the rest of the scale color range. I like them a lot. Citadel paints because, reasons. Yeah. That's completely fine. I have no issue with Citadel paints. Like, they are perfectly fine paints. I don't like the satin finish, that's all. I much prefer a matte finish than a satin finish. Great coverage, but was great for glazing. Well, I do most of my work with glazes, so that's probably why I have no issue with them. But, everyone uses paints that they like to use, and that's completely fine. The only paint that I will not recommend to people is Army Painter. I have not had a good experience with Army Painter. Could be. I'm not saying that they are bad, just my preference is okay. Yeah, exactly. You've got your preference, and that's completely fine. I'm not going to say that AK are bad or anything. Everyone's got their preference. And you should use the paint that you like to use. But yeah, Army Painter is... I did not like them. The marketing made them look like beginner paints to me. I never tried it. So my issue with Army Painter isn't that they're because what is a beginner paint exactly? What do you mean by that? Because like paint's not gonna make you a good painter. It's how you use it. Paint is paint. Like you can use any paint to paint miniatures. That's paint is paint. You can use oil paints, you can use watercolor, acrylic, whatever. What is a beginner paint exactly? My issue with Army Color paints is they separated too much, and they dried out way too quickly. Like even using a wet palette, they would dry in and couldn't be rehydrated or anything like that. That was my issue. They do one thing that I like, and that's they color match their spray cans to their dropper bottles, which is fantastic. I wish more companies did that. But I don't like using their paints, and I've thrown out a lot of Army Painter paints because they just don't work. I don't know if they don't work in Australia too well because we're humid and hot a lot of the time. But yeah, for me, they're the only company that I'll say, nah, you shouldn't use. But otherwise, go for your life. I don't give a shit. I bought a couple of Winsor New acrylic artist tubes to try and bust. I'm interested if they perform like mini paints. So they should work the same. You probably have to thin them a bit more than you would mini paints, because the difference between a miniature, like advertised miniature paint, and a an artist acrylic is thicker, but they will have higher pigments. Yeah, which is chef's kiss. But otherwise they should work pretty much the same. Let's black out a little bit more of Jeb. We should make them more cost effective considering the size of the tubes. Oh, hell yeah. Because you're going to be thinning the shit out of them. Yeah, they're going to last you fucking ages. Yup. Like with the artist paints that I've got, I take the lid off and I just dab it. I don't squeeze or anything like that. I just dab it on the palette and yeah. They will last forever. Right, so Jeb has been darkened down a bit. Depends. So the scale artist range are a matte finish. I don't know what the finish is on Winsor Newton. You'd have to have a look. It should say on the tube. And if it doesn't say, then you can put money that it'll be a satin finish. But if it is a satin finish, just varnish it with a matte gloss. Matte varnish. Which I should probably do with this very soon, is start varnishing. I'm very happy with how this is looking. Don't I just exactly. I varnished them several times throughout the painting process. Haven't done it yet with this one because I haven't started properly working on the outside. I've been focused on the center, but I'm almost at that point where I need to varnish. Because I've only got 2 hours left, plus Jeb, and the plate of cookies. Looks great. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it indeed. That is where I'm going to call it for tonight though. I did stream for 3 hours. But OBS shut itself half an hour in, which was so fun. Let's see who we can raid. See, it's Streamlabs. Come along nicely, thanks, dude. I meant to see him. Be nice to Streamlabs, jeez. We got. Oh, Mini Matties is on. Let's go say hi to Mini Matties. I think he's still working on the still working on the 7 Dwarves. Oh no, he's doing something different. Cool. But Mini Man is good. We'll go say hi to him. Check out the socials and the Discord if you wish. I do understand that everyone's got a Discord, but you know, I'm not going to push anyone for it. Take care. I won't be back until Tuesday morning, at which point I'll continue with painting owls and birds, because birds are fun. I'll catch you all later. Bye.